lineup, I mean the waiting list for now, just go to ggreplays.com. In the drop down, press King of the Hill, read the rules and sign up. It's as easy as that. We will broadcast many games just for fun and giggles.
Exactly.
Alright,
Who is currently the best Goo player? Wow, that's a good question. I actually haven't played that many Goos, to be honest, on the ladder. I think the last player I played was Dabu. He's not that high ranked on the ladder, but he's a really good Goo player. So yeah, maybe we'll see more of him in the coming weeks.
well, it's hard to say, but I think by Crush is hands down the best Goo player now.
Yeah, of course. But you know, he plays so much human now, I just got lost.
Yeah, he plays like all the time. Alright, Goo for me. Alright, Janus against Krux, humans against Beta on this map. Who has the advantage here?
I think if Krux goes for like an early expansion into the middle, where he can give access to the 13 research spots, I think Krux has a good chance of winning. If Janos can, you know, successfully harass Krux on almost every front, then I think Janos will be in a good position, because on this map, a human base is a tough nut to crack.
It is.
You have two entrances which can easily be defended, and don't forget, if you just put some RD on top of the hill, it's really hard.
Yeah, you've got higher vision, which is so hard to break.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fun. It's only the second beta player online. I mean, Verdi was our first king, and he got slaughtered by Slacks. Yeah,
Yep.
There's no way of saying it in any other way. But it was a very one-sided game, so I'm very curious to see what Krux will do against Human.
Yeah, I think it will be a great match.
The proclaimed overpowered race. Alright, I'm just waiting everyone to ready up. Who's gonna win this series, Krux or Szalami?
I'm thinking Krux.
Krux.
Or let's say I'm hoping Krux.
Well, on the left side we have our current king, Szalami.
And in the south side, going refinery first, which is obvious, we have none other than Krux.
Krux. The so-claimed best, one of the best beta players in Grey Goo at this moment.
Yeah, exactly. And Szalami is going to get the first scout up right away. This is pretty big.
It is big indeed.
I mean, he's lucky he didn't come across the commando, because it's hard to micro your commando against a trident. If you move away straight away, you can usually get through. But yeah, this is just so much information so fast already for Szalami.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's up to. But I think you already know from the start. I mean, pretty much any Goo player goes refinery factory.
You mean a beta?
I mean beta, yeah.
Yeah.
And the response from Szalami is correct. 2 factories against it, so it will be early action, early micro battles. Will be fun to watch.
Exactly. And Krux realizes his commando is not gonna scout him until he reaches the last starting location.
Oh yeah, we probably should have mentioned it.
Yeah,
oh well.
Because of the observer mode, it's a free-for-all. Yeah, we probably should have mentioned that.
So for everyone viewing, it is not cross-only. What do you guys think? Should we force cross-only in the future? It's one of the things we were discussing about on ggreplays.com, and we were actually not sure what was the best option.
Yeah. Well, Krux is gonna get a scout off. He already knows his double factor because he needs to trident straight away.
Yeah, and
I
the wall's going down.
Wall up, yeah, he hits the wall up immediately.
Which is the smart move in my opinion. Or can he actually place...
Oh! Trident, he gets a free trident from the bottom.
Yeah.
That's a little misplay there.
Was not needed at all.
Nope.
Can he actually build a gate in this one?
Nope, he cannot.
So he can... Or is there a small, you mean, on the top? Is there enough room to
No,
move?
You cannot build. Yeah, no.
Maybe units. Maybe a commando can sneak through like, hello there!
But there's not enough room to build a wall, unfortunately. And yeah, Krux is making the safe decision, and in my opinion, the right decision to go for a second factory, because the Tridents are moving in from the other side.
4 Tridents already.
The map bug? What is he talking about?
I have no idea. Well, he can still hold this off. I mean, 5 commandos,
Yeah,
6 commandos, and almost a new factory up.
The low. Yeah, there we go, good job.
I mean, it's all about the micro here.
Yep. That's one, get the other one, get the one. Yeah,
Get the other one, and he is safe again, I think. Yeah, 3 against 5 or 6. Yeah, he is safe. He fended it off. And for now, it's 2 factory against 2 factories.
Go back before the refocus gets position, because they do a lot of damage. You can just focus them down right now. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but still, I think Tridents are the better unit against commandos.
Oh, definitely.
They are quick, are cheaper.
Exactly, but you know, if the better player goes for stalkers and you're not prepared with revolvers, your Tridents are gonna melt because you can just kite.
Yeah. Well, for now, the second refinery for both players are coming up. Early game has been over. It could be a free and fast win, but it's nicely fended off by Krux. Even though caught by surprise, it was not cross spawn.
Yep.
I'm happy that it did not end early. I would have felt a little bit bad about it.
Yeah, and now we see both players just massing up. I think we might even see a fast third refinery from Szalami. No, he goes for a... No, he doesn't. He just teleports it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do the funny wall thing again.
Yeah, I think so too.
Which, just pay close attention, devs. It's just fun to see.
I'm surprised to see that...
Oh, another engagement on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly, but he's only making revolvers and not tridents, which is weird when he plays against commandos.
Well, he just wants to make sure. I mean, the stalkers are so good against how do you say, the stalkers are so good against tridents.
Yeah.
He wants to have revolvers in.
Yeah.
So he just wants to be prepared against stalkers.
Yeah. And of course, you know, Janos still thought there was a wall there, and revolvers do a bunch more damage to walls than tridents do. So, I understand this decision, going for those couple of revolvers.
Indeed. Well, for now he only has 3 revolvers left.
Yep.
And we see a smart move on the top left by Krux, placing a wall on the Spigot.
Yeah.
It are the small things that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to prevent him from building an extractor. It's just going to delay him by, I mean, a minute or so. Which is pretty huge in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would have been even more. It would have been even nicer if Janos actually went for that expansion. Instead, he's going to go for the plus 13 in the middle. So that's a little bit ballsy. I mean, you really do not have that much ground forces, and Krux does. If he can just harass that all day long.
And the first tanks from Krux will be out in a minute. Tank attachment attached, factory going on it. I forgot the name of the unit, but Predators or not? What's the name? Predators? Yeah, the Predators.
I'm curious to see, since he got the tank attachment as well, if he's gonna upgrade his commandos with detonation pack.
Yeah, that they explode.
Yeah, exactly. They explode on death because when you get close, and they actually do quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And
do you have any idea how much damage they do when they explode?
I think 2 kill a tier 1 unit. 2 kill a tier 1 human unit.
Okay, so 2 explosions is 1 tier 1 unit.
Yeah. And if they explode in the middle of your tier 1 unit, you're gonna lose a lot of tier 1 units, because the radius is actually pretty nice.
Okay.
The radius is actually, it's tailor-made to prevent, to make it a counter against drovers. So like the range of the drover is about the detonation range for the units.
Oh, that is pretty big.
Yep. Yeah, if you're playing beta against the 2, I always recommend detonation packs, because even when small proteins or large proteins or even mother goose go over your units, they explode and they deal more damage than the mothers and proteins get from eating them. So
A smart move from Szalami though on the top left. Moving the revolver uphill, so the wall will not shoot back the commando. It are all the little things that matter.
Exactly.
The extractor in the middle going down though, there's not much that Szalami can do about it.
No, and this was the risk from, you know, building this forward extractor without having a ground army that matters.
And in the meanwhile, Krux is expanding.
As he should.
Yeah, 2 refineries going out.
Yep. Not really sure why he... Yeah, of course, he had a next slot open on a small hub. But he built his hub inside his base, which is, you know, usually a human trait. You usually see beta players just building a hub right near the extractors, which does make it more vulnerable, of course.
Yeah, well, just be safe. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, big engagement going down here. I think the beta player is in the best place here.
Yeah, but he's got 2 predators. If you keep the predators out of range, tier 1 units. Oh, you need to move your predator. Oh god.
Yeah, exactly. The human player has so many units, and there are...
Predators can fire on the move. Just move back. Move back and shoot.
Oh,
it dies.
It died indeed.
That's sad.
3 small hubs going down again.
Yeah. Correct. And Janus making great use of that one trident, regaining vision of the spot in the middle again, rebuilding the extractor instantly because he is still on 2 extractors at the moment.
Yeah, the silo went down though in the 4th refinery building, which means we will see some walls going up.
Yeah. And we actually see air coming out now from Krux, which is a great way to play against humans. Humans really have a specialized tech for longbows.
Yeah.
They need artillery and air, which you almost never get unless you actually want to build the longbows. So he's gonna be very vulnerable to air until he scouts that.
Oh, great timing here on this engagement. I mean, it's like he felt like Szalami was moving to the right and he instantly attacked him.
Yep.
And he has the advantage of the brush.
Yep.
Great position to be in.
We see an air scout now as well, so we might see Skypes this game from Janus. The same goes for the beta, although a little less. They just need an air attachment to one of the factories.
But they need a hub. All those hubs needed.
Yep. We see a lot of small hubs though for Krux and a lot of small factories. I wonder if that's more efficient at the moment.
Yeah, well, it is more safe, I think. I mean, it is you allow yourself to build. If just one small hub destroyed, it's built relatively fast. So if it goes down, it's up pretty fast.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I kindly have to disagree because small hubs die almost instantly.
Yeah, that's...
And medium hubs have that extra layer, so they require a lot of firepower for tier 1 to kill them. Sure, tier 2 tanks and everything will kill it just fine, but tier 1 will almost never kill a medium hub unless they have a lot of tier 1 units.
Going full for the extractor. Ooh. Took down one tier 1 unit there.
Exactly. Krux is micro and great. He's not letting any harvesters go anywhere near those extractors.
He just eliminated 2 extra refineries.
Exactly.
Like no mining from him. I mean, what can Szalami do against this?
And Krux has an artillery set, which is going to be huge. I'm wondering, you know, with the extra eco added by Krux.
2 artilleries being built in the base though.
Yeah.
And the rage on them is immense.
I agree.
What was your question?
I mean,
Sorry?
Sentinels will rape the tier 1 ground units, especially the commando, so he can't really go for the base right now.
He can only contain.
Keeping him on 2 refineries is easy. Will do so much. And look at that, Krux is even going for more walls in the top. He's trying to prevent even more extractors from being built by Janus.
And finally the wall on the top left went down.
Exactly. Even building howitzers on his own now. So yeah, we're gonna see... Oh, there's the air. Is he gonna go for the howitzer? Yeah, he should. There we go.
He is going in. He is going in. A ballsy move right here. Will it be enough? Going for the conduit.
If you snipe the conduit. No,
Oh, one shot. Oh, he was so lucky.
He needs to replace all of his turrets right away.
Yeah.
And I think Krux should just move in and kill the conduit right next to the HQ.
Yeah, he has
But
to.
he's getting a little low on units now.
The artillery fires on the hailstorms in the back though. And conduit's going down. Oh, again a shot in the back.
Yep.
Come on, artillery sentinel.
Yeah, and Krux got some reinforcements he's not using at the moment. I mean, surely he's microing, but those reinforcements could mean the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, and can he get that conduit cross next to the base? If he does, it's huge.
Come on. 20.
Almost.
10.
No!
Oh no.
Being repaired.
Not enough firepower right there.
Oh, wow. That was so close. Now we see the reinforcements coming in. Yeah, I think maybe Krux should back off here. I think he should go for the campaign again.
Yeah, there's no
At the
way.
moment, it's not working.
And he's moving back.
Still
Oh,
doesn't get the 100 cross. He's gonna use air, but he's losing his air.
oh.
Oh, he lost 2 warbirds for nothing. Oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah, the anti-air was there already quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the meantime, he took over the entire right side of the map though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, he's
But
ecoing really hard.
Its army is pretty small.
Yeah.
From both players.
You know what I really like to see now from Krux, if he goes for the Seeker upgrade, where you make your, instead of the Seeker being invisible, you make your other units invisible.
Oh yeah.
Because then you can easily siege the enemy base with your own artillery. Because the things get invisible when they stop, when they don't move. Which means you can fire freely, because you're not moving, because you're so you're invisible. It's such a great way to siege your base with beta and
Well, is that upgrade shared with the Stalker upgrade? Or not? Do you know?
Oh, yeah, it's shared.
It is shared.
It is shared, so you won't be able to get the Stalker upgrade.
Yeah, and sniping down units with your Stalker, I mean, do I really have to explain how great that is? So, ooh, he's moving in. Attacks from both sides.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wonder
no.
if he's gonna go for those Stalker upgrades, since he's building so many Stalkers right now. I think he is.
I think he is indeed.
We see Krux moving into the top. Well done. This is what I'd love to see. Contain him, get those 2 extractors off the map, and bring him down to 2 extractors again.
And Szalami simply does not have enough units to attack the bottom base.
Exactly.
Tire 2 units out. Not much Szalami can do. And in the meanwhile, his economy is being crippled.
Exactly. We even see a large tank factory now going up for Krux over on the east side, near the southeast side, and that's gonna pump out so many predators. They're gonna completely overrun Janus, I think.
Yeah, well, it's a simple math thing. I mean, how many production buildings do you have? How many income do you have?
Oh, snipes another howitzer with his warbird.
Oh man.
Paying attention helps you out so much in this game.
Oh, Szalami just replaced down his extractors to the bottom. But Krux is aware of it. Can he do anything about it?
Janus is defending it with his tier 1. I mean, not sure why Krux has this huge army in the southwest of his base, but he should easily be able to contain him and kill those extractors in the south.
Well, is there an easy way to kill off those walls and the turtling the human player is doing? What can Krux do to win this game pretty fast now?
Right now?
Yeah? Or in 2-3 minutes?
I think going for a lot of air is going for some Nimbus to snipe out conduits, because Nimbus have a lot of health, so they will survive quite a few anti-air shots, and they do a lot of damage. So if he can snipe conduit crosses, then move in with a timed attack from his forces, you can easily get him.
Engagement in the middle. Krux is out of position, and he has artillery support.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his predators though. That's a bit unfortunate, but he has his own artillery there.
Yeah.
So Krux will win this fight just
easily
because he has more.
because he has more and the better counter.
Yeah, exactly. We see Gladius coming out now, which is a bit strange. Well, you know, it's the obvious route, of course, when you want higher tech units, but Krux is counting this perfectly with going Stalkers right now, because Stalkers have armor penetration shots, so they do maximum damage versus those Gladius tanks.
Yeah, well, the contain is still on. I mean,
Exactly.
top side, there are a few units in the brushes.
There's even an artillery piece in the brush. Wow.
You just see a unit firing there, pretty fun.
Yeah.
So we can guess there are a few commandos there as well.
You know, this is just Krux toying with his enemy, really, because he is just expanding everywhere.
Yeah, which is the correct move.
Of course, yeah.
A ballsy extractor plays down though, on the top side of the map.
Yep. I would like to see a larger focus to air though, from this point on. I think air will really seal the deal in this case.
Yeah, but he cannot attack the base with it. What do you think of a hand of Ruck?
Yeah, that will finish it for sure, but yeah. I mean, if you have the resources, he definitely has the resources.
Yeah, he has the
You have to
entire
wait
map.
5 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, only Gladius. He has only, I think, like 2 effective extractors mining.
Yeah. Even picks off the extractor that Janus sneakily placed in the north.
Yeah.
Krux is everywhere. He is just doing such a great job.
Oh, I was wondering why we did not see harvesters anymore, but obviously Szalami researched the stealth upgrade for the harvesters.
Yeah, which is a really smart thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and he doesn't get the howitzer with the warbirds. That's unfortunate. And yeah, you know, humans, as always, proving to be a tough nut to crack. I mean, this turtling really works.
Is there anything the human player, Szalami, can do right now to win this game?
Well, you know, if he was playing against a human, sure, you could snipe the HQ, but against Beta, it has no use whatsoever, since you only...
Ooh, big engagement going up.
Yep. We see it's time we're moving it, but, you know, he's gonna get such beautiful shots off from that howitzer. If you see the stalkers moving in to try and snipe it, he needs to go for the conduit right now, because the turrets are eating him up. And there you go, he goes for it, and the turret's down. I think that's game, guys.
Yeah, it is game.
There we go. Well played. Such a good map for Krux.
GG. Great play by Krux, to be honest.
Yeah.
There was not much, in my opinion, that Szalami could have done different.
Well, I do believe that the ballsy third refinery, third extractor, right in the middle next to Crux's base was a mistake.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Valid point there.
He stopped his factories from producing to get that third refinery, and that made him lose map control because he didn't have an army. So therefore, I didn't know how he was planning to defend that extractor if he had no map control. I think it would have been better if he went for the safe expansion up top earlier and defended that with some units.
That would have been better indeed. I'm just asking Szalami which map he wants to play now. So let's see what he responds.
Yeah.
I think he put off his messages, his sound messages though, so...
Yeah.
Hello.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Szalami take a bigger map, like maybe Barricade 1 or Grasslands. Because, you know, I think Szalami likes it a lot more to be ecoing up and play with Teleporter. And playing on a small map, of course, that's not going to be happening.
No, I don't think either. He was not sure which maps are in the map pool. Well, currently we've got the 1v1 maps Coastlands, Mountain Pass Twilight, and any 2v2 map. That are the maps we can play on right now. Alright, he wants to play the first map against Romeo. That is Mountain Pass.
Alright.
MP Spectator 2, you gotta love the names of them.
Thank you, Jay, by the way, for creating these maps for us and making our life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
While we wait for that awesome patch.
Indeed. Great support from Petroglyph. It really helps community sites like ggreplays.com out, so it helps them so much.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake again.
Let's see, invite Krux. Where are you? Ah, Szalami. To view, how do you say it again?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just talking into myself. Mumbling.
Oh, he's not seeing the map?
I'm not
Maybe he
sure
hasn't
actually.
subscribed yet. Yeah, that could be.
Oh, the tension, what is going on?
Right, well, while Krux just, subscribes to the maps, probably has to restart his game as well, so it'll be a little while. Guys, remember to check out gamereplays.com for all your Grey Goo updates and strategies. In the meantime, I'll be happy to answer any of your questions while we wait for Krux to get ready.
Alright, Krux is simply rebooting now, just not his computer, only Grey Goo. He has to subscribe to the maps which Jay made for us. And in the meantime we can answer some questions. A great chance and opportunity for me to thank you, Cruelty, for joining in.
Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to be here, and thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, well, I'm just pleased you want to help. I mean, it is community driven, and we need the community to make this game thrive and be better.
Exactly. Right, to answer your question, White Hand, basically yes. At least in my opinion, I think many other people will agree with me that humans are probably one of the better races right now. And Goo is still pretty powerful as well. But I think just the amount of versatility the human has makes it really strong. Because you can go either full offensive, you can go defensive, you have the teleport to do tricks. The Skives, which we haven't seen yet tonight, maybe we will, are really strong. Because they do both AoE to air and AoE to ground. So they're an all-round perfect unit to use. And yeah, just the human base having almost no weaknesses. Also, with the conduits are there and the base is there. You snipe with the lancers, but when you look at the beta and you look at all their small hubs and their places littered on the map, they can easily be harassed and be a nuisance for the beta player.
Yeah, I think it just comes down, humans are easier to play. The mechanics are easier than the betas. They are less vulnerable, so it is just easier to pick up than beta or Goo. So that is what makes them, in my opinion, the strongest race, or one of the strongest races in the game.
Exactly. Right, Krux should be joining us soon, and we'll get this second game underway. And we'll see how Krux fares against a human that has now 5 extractors to his disposal right away instead of just 2.
Yeah, well, I just see that Szalami switched to Goo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just for fun and giggles or not, but it is
That could be
curious
very
to say the least.
Yeah.
Krux is having some difficulties.
Oh boy. Hope nothing bad.
No. I'm just gonna rehost the game, that maybe fixes some issues.
Yeah, that's fine. Reinstalling Windows, yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's see if Krux can found it. Well, this is a funny thing. Krux has been on the US server the entire time, that's why he cannot see the game.
Then how could he see the previous game?
Well, I invited him, so probably it works like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we actually invite him over to the EU now.
Right,
Let's pick spots.
exactly.
Alright. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, Szalami, human, Krux, beta.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting match. I think Krux is gonna get a lot more difficult time on this map against a defensive human.
Yeah. Beat me fast, Krux kappa. Well, I'm really impressed with what Krux did. Last game, I mean, he dominated Szalami.
Yep. Alright guys,
Let's
ready for the second game of this second King of the Hill match tonight. We've been fortunate to have two this evening since they were all pretty quick. Let's hope this one gives us a little bit more buck for our money.
Indeed. If you can ready up, I can launch the game.
Right, that's probably a smart thing to do as well. I'm sorry guys.
No problem, happens to the best. Well, anyone, if you want to challenge the king, just go to ggreplays.com, read the rules for a bit, it's only a few rules, and just say, I want to challenge him in the topic, and you are in. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
I hope the spawn points are correct this time.
Yeah, they should be.
They should be indeed. Alright. You are ready, Szalami is ready. Let's just wait. Krux to be ready, and we go live in 3, 2, 1. Alright. In the bottom left, we've got the challenger with the name of Krux.
And in the top right, it's none other than Szalami as the humans.
And our current king, down 0-1 in this series. Can he turn it around?
Well, as expected, Szalami is going for the greedy 2 refinery opening,
Well,
which, in my opinion, is correct here. I mean, you large map.
yeah, indeed, it is the correct move. And we also see a double refinery opening from Krux. So this will be a somewhat different game compared to the last one.
Exactly. We're gonna see a lot more ecoing up early. I have to mention though that, you know, for a beta player, it's not usual to go double refinery. I know that players do it on Barricade Run for obvious reasons, but on a 1v1 map like this, it's not often used. But it's still nice to see that we're gonna see a little bit more in this game.
Indeed. Well, Szalami did get a few shots off on his commando from Krux, which has a pretty big impact. I mean, early game when you have those little fights, every shot matters.
Yeah.
He does get some scout intel though, where Szalami is playing totally in the dark.
Yeah, he's microing his trident though. He's gonna kill that trident.
Yeah,
Oh.
one more shot. Will he run? Run, Forrest, run!
Oh, he's gonna get away, isn't he?
I'm not sure. No!
Nope.
He died.
Oh. One last shot.
One last shot. Poor little
Double
fella.
scouting information, and we have to remember, right? He followed the commando, so he didn't get any scouting information on Krux. He doesn't know that Krux is being greedy as well.
No.
So, you know, like I said earlier, it's very common for beta players to just go refinery factory.
Well,
So it's very, very convenient for Krux actually to have the trident follow him around his own base.
indeed. Well, I think the main reason that Krux didn't go fast factory is because he cannot play aggressive walls here. You've got 3 points you can expand to with 2 points in your main base, so he cannot kill off his first
Yep.
expansion. So there's absolutely no reason for early pressure.
Yeah, exactly. And again, going for the double small hubs again from Krux.
Yeah.
We're gonna see him build a lot of things. I think double refinery opening for beta is really, really strong. If you're not being punished for it, so yeah, we're gonna see a lot of stuff really soon. I think.
Yeah, the big engagements will come out soon. Well, at this point, I think just fire off a few shots on the small hub, prepare it to go down. But
Yeah.
he just wants the intel.
Exactly. Yeah, it'd be really
All
interesting to
4
see.
refineries
Yeah,
for Szalami. So greedy.
he is going really greedy.
The greed is real.
But you know, on this map, why not? You can defend it so easily with the 3 points you have in front of your base. I mean, sure, the beta can go at you with 4 factories now, and he can contain you, but he probably won't kill any extractors.
No, you cannot kill it. I mean, just build your conduits, teleport your base defenses that you will build if he attacks, and then you're done. He's building a silo though, so we will probably go for the wall off
Yeah, and
in
I
the middle
think-
of the
and
map.
I think he's going air. I think we're gonna finally see Skives this game.
Tank
Because he's
air.
building a tank and air, which is the combination you need for Skives.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Unsure how this will work out though. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the best thing you could do against a beta player, but it's fun to see. So it's something new, it's something funny. So thumbs up for him.
Well, you know, it does have something to do with critical mass. If you get enough Skives, you will kill everything. Unless you're playing against Goo, you won't, because the Goo NTR, the Tempest, they have splash damage, so they will kill you. And they
Yeah.
clump up really, really hard. It's like watching Mutilisks from StarCraft 1. It's you know, for some things it's really good if you want to target down like low ones, but against Goo, Tempest just shoots 3 bolts into it, and all your flying units are just dead.
No units for Szalami though, and the first forces are moving in from Krux. What can he do?
Well, he doesn't even have conduits near his
No.
extractor, which is really weird. Now he's building them. It's too late.
Well,
He
not
has a predator there, and he's going for the conduits already. This is such a smart move.
well. He can simply build a conduit line from the other side as well.
Yeah. But the sentinels have to done, and oh, they take down the predator.
Oh, which is huge, yeah.
That's huge.
At that
Yeah.
point, Krux cannot do much against it anymore. The teleport is just 5 seconds, and the sentinels are teleported. So the sentinel is wherever he wants him to be.
Yeah,
Everywhere except where he just placed his extractor.
exactly. And to be honest, the teleport time is maybe a little bit too low. I think 5 seconds is really, really fast.
It is
Or-
fast indeed.
But you know, you have to remember that when it's teleporting, it is an unconstructed building, and it gets the unconstructed building trait, which means that all units do maximum damage against it. So there's, as it's teleporting, you can easily snipe a turret, but you need to be really fast.
But the thing here is, though, he's building a lot of base defenses, and although base defenses are great, they are not mobile. Yeah, somewhat mobile for human, but they cannot leave the area where he's currently in.
But yeah, no, Still,
But he has... He
Krux
has...
won't break it. That's the problem. He won't break it. And if Szalami can just get his conduits to all 3 of the spigots in front of him, then he's safe. And there's nothing that Krux can do about it, unfortunately.
No. Well, Szalami has 5 refineries though against... Let me count. 1, 2 refineries, 3, 4 refineries. 4 against 5 refineries. So, in the economy sense, of in the economy game, Szalami is actually ahead.
Well, I disagree somewhat, since he had most of his extractors destroyed constantly during the last few minutes. So I would maybe discount one of the refineries, so he's on even footing, but you know, he had those refineries way earlier than Krux had those extra 2 in his base.
That is, he's going for the teleporter. And the first lancers are about to be finished.
Which is nice, but it's not as effective against humans as it is, so you know.
Well,
sure,
losing 2 refineries and 2 factories is pretty immense in my opinion.
Yeah, but you need the lancers to be all picking one structure and not having them all fire at one thing. If he splits his 3 or maybe even 6 lancers onto 6 or 3 different hubs, then it's gonna get massive value.
Yeah. Well, another great thing about Krux is just killing off, keeping the pressure on.
Yeah.
He's doing such a good job here.
He is just everywhere where the turrets are not, and that's the correct way to play.
Indeed. He tried to engage, but he soon sees... Ooh, I'm building a wall there. Preventing Szalami to construct
Yeah.
an
That's
extractor
also
there.
really,
Yeah.
really annoying.
It is really annoying. And 1, 2,
30 do
3,
that to me,
4, 5... A shitload of refineries being built by Krux. He says,
Yeah.
I'm all fine with it, but I'm not gonna lose the economy game against you.
But I would love for Krux to, you know, get a large factory and start building guardians. Because right now, you're in a base war with the humans. The humans already has defenses up, and you gotta know in the back of your mind that lancers are always a viable option.
Yeah. He must know that is the game plan. I mean, he sees no units, only base defenses.
Yeah. And
Being a bit sloppy there though,
I think
losing
he's
for
gonna
you.
be vulnerable to it. I think he's gonna be really vulnerable to it.
Yeah, if you look at his main base, there's absolutely nothing there to prevent.
You know, even if he teleports in and he just outright goes for like refineries.
Oh, there the unit is going. The monitor is going out. And actually, all the units he had left in his base, Krux, are moving out as well.
Yeah.
In the meantime, he is attacking though. Will there be enough defensive to take everything down? Oh, this will be so much fun.
Yeah.
2 base defenses went down.
Lancers now. But yeah, we got much more fighting up going down. He's going for the extractor. What are you doing? You've killed 2 base defenses. Go for the main base. Oh boy, Krux. Yeah, you need to move in now, Krux. And there we go. 6 lances popping out, and all the hubs are gonna die. He's gonna go for the main headquarters.
Yeah.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake from Szalami, really.
Well, I'm not sure.
I mean, sure, you power down four things, but yeah, if you can kill all the units, oh boy, yeah, he's gonna go for the small hubs now. Krux is in a lot of trouble right now.
A lot of trouble indeed. The only thing he can do is move his units back.
Yeah.
But if whenever those units are back, it's
And
your
Janus
base is gone already.
Sniping the air while it's in the hangar. Yeah, he just killed every hub. And
Ooh.
it's so strong, the teleporter. It's so strong.
It is so strong. But, I mean, it is strong, but come on. You should be prepared for this. You know this is happening.
Yeah.
I mean, you can blame, oh, it's overpowered, but people have to be more prepared for it.
Yeah. And, you know, I've seen maybe you know him as well. I've seen Krux66 play beta as well, quite a lot. I play him with 2v2 as well. And what he does is go for Guardians and then upgrade them with the artillery upgrade. And they just rape everything. You can't do... As a human, it's almost impossible to counter. Because howitzers don't really do any damage to buildings, especially not walls. And if you have vision, you can just shoot the howitzers because they have the same range. Same goes for lancers. And with the guardians, if you micro well and you drop them off the wall when the wall's about to die, you can just pop them up in the wall behind, which you built 5 seconds before, because you can instantly build walls everywhere. And if you just push, like a tower push with guardians and walls, more guardians, more walls, more guardians, human can't do anything. And if he had that upgrade with those guardians, like maybe 6 or something in his base, the lances wouldn't do shit.
Yeah, well, it's just all about preparations. You know, he already contained Szalami, so I think he was just too greedy, wanted to have too much of the map, too many eco. Just, yeah, I know, being too greedy, it's one of the faults many players have. Flaws. But
exactly. Well, and this is an interesting map. The Krux chose this map, right?
yeah, he did.
Well, I love it, because this is by far my favorite map. I'm sure
Yeah.
you'll agree, but...
It is by far the best map in the game by now.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
that it's the only good map in the game.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think.
Well, some maps are
Ghost-
decent, but it's the
Ghostlands
only.
is
This
also
is
a
the
really good
only
map.
map that is good.
I think Ghostlands is also a good 1v1 map, to be honest. It has
Yeah, it is a decent map, but this is the only good map.
exactly. Well, I wouldn't want to play Goo on this map though.
No, I never want to play Goo.
That's true for me as well. But yeah, I've had a lot of 2v2 games as well when playing with the Goo partner. It's really hard. The Goo partner either needs to go straight to you or he's gonna get harassed because the map is so open. You can attack from almost everywhere, especially if you kill the rocks at the back that allow you to have an extra backdoor entrance into someone's main base. Right. So I'm readying up.
Szalami actually switched to Goo.
Oh, Szalami switched to Goo. That's
Yeah.
very interesting, especially on this map. I would have not picked Goo on this map.
Yeah, let
Wow.
me change that. Beautiful overlay created by Lenny12346. Thank you, man. Wonderful overlay. 1-1, Szalami against Krux. Alright, Goo, you are Goo, Beta Goo. I don't know how to play with Goo, go, go, go. Yeah. Alright, is this map Beta favorite or Goo favorite?
Beta favorite, 100%.
Why?
I think because this map has brushes everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Brushes that cover most of the spigots, especially the 4 middle pools, which can have 4 plus 13 refineries on them, extractors on them, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the amount of space you have and the amount of attack patterns you can use on this map, the Goo is going to have a really, really hard time defending against all kinds of harass.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, the map is big, so the Goo has time to out-eco, how do you say? You just build many mother Goos from the start right away.
Yeah, exactly. If he has favorable engagements, like if he can catch a lot of units with his mother, or if he can catch a lot of units, proteins, and morph them in the right time into drovers, it can be a huge, huge win.
Indeed. Alright, let's go in and let's see what happened. Ooh, bottom against bottom. In the left side, we've got Szalami. And in the right side, we've got
Krux playing as the beta, our current challenger at the moment, and it's 1-1. So yeah, we might see Szalami hold this one. I have no idea how much experience he has playing the Goo, but in my opinion, especially on this map, Krux is the favorite.
Indeed. He is actually going for an offensive Mother Goo. He's moving out right away.
Yeah.
Well,
And if he's gonna spot the beta base, I'm wondering if he's gonna go full ham on this. If he goes with a brush, he gets a small protein out really fast, kills all the extractors, so he doesn't have any
ooh,
income.
he spots the Mother Goo though. He's moving straight into it.
Oh, and yeah, he is. Oh boy, I think it's over. If he gets it, which he shouldn't.
Well, he just one small Protean and you're... I mean,
Yeah, but
the Drover. You just move in, regenerate a bit, and move back in again. Don't lose your Drover, that's all you have to do. Keep your Drover alive. That's it.
you need to move your Drover back in. You need to move your Drover. If he gets shots off on the Mother Goo, ooh, so close. Yeah, go into the rush. You have enough. Go into the rush.
Indeed, just hide. Spawn your small Protean and be happy.
There we go. He spawns it.
Yeah, he kinda needs to do it. Oh, and he
Oh,
loses!
he caught
Oh,
both.
this is huge.
Yeah.
Okay, from now he has to play aggressive.
Well, and Krux realized that he immediately built a second wall on his base.
Indeed. He already had 2 up. Oh, he sells
the
one.
back.
I'm not sure why he did that.
Wow.
I know you want to have an offensive one, but
Yeah.
it was in a good position to
Janos needs to be careful though. If you lose a small Protean here, it's game, I think.
Yeah. He really needs... Oh, he's moving his Mother Goo to the left, which is a good move in my opinion.
Yeah.
He needs to be mobile.
Well, I guess we're not going to see a fast game after all then. Hopefully we'll see a second Mother coming out, and soon we'll see a second Refinery coming out from Krux.
Well, that's the fun thing in this current game. I mean, you expect an early rush, an early game, a fast game, and you encounter something and you have to totally change your game plan. It's like from A to Z. It's a completely different game right away now.
Yep.
And
it's so smart from Janos to move straight away to the plus 13. And you get so much resources out of it. Even if you have to move right now, you still have so much banked up that you can easily spawn 1 or 2 small Proteans while on the move.
Yeah, well, it's actually fun to explain to the viewers. If you are on the plus 13 Spidget, you will not actually grow faster, but the orange bar you will see here on the left actually will be larger. So this enables you as a group player to move out on the map without losing collection rate.
Yeah, so basically you have to see it as a refinery as well.
Yeah.
Basically what you do with the Mother, you extract resources, and then it takes time to refine those resources into actual usable growth for the Mothers.
Yeah, well, one question in the chat is: are the rocks made of catalyst? No, only the blue pools you see on the map are catalyst, and only there you can mine. If we look at what Krux is doing, we see 1 refinery, 2 refineries up right now, 3 refineries.
Yeah, and I really like Krux's play here. He's opted to go for a small hub and attach the refinery to that instead of onto his HQ.
Yeah.
Because his HQ has a tank attachment, which means he can now produce predators from 2 factories instead of, if he used a small hub, he could only produce predators from one factory.
Oh, he spotted the Mother Goo on the left. Great that he keeps scouting.
Yeah.
It is.
That forces Janos to make a small Protean.
Yeah. He really did not want to do that.
Nope. Obviously 3 Mothers now out, 2 in the north, and yeah, it's gonna take a while for the Mother in the west to grow another one. So that's a great play from Krux just to keep presence on the map.
And in the meanwhile, Krux has like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 commandos out, 8 commandos, and a predator.
Yeah.
And building a large factory, so the production rate from Krux will be huge.
Yeah, yeah, Krux
just a
is
bit.
definitely gonna go for the tank. Against Goo, it is really hard to spam tier 1 because the Drovers do splash damage and the small Proteans do splash damage, so if you get caught, you lose your entire army. Especially true against humans. If you're playing humans as Goo, I'd advise to get map control, scout as much as you can, annoy as much as you can, but get those Gladii.
Indeed, Gladii are awesome. 4 Mother Goos now. So, if he can hold this off, I mean 4 Mother Goos is enough to hold off to some pressure, but you simply have to win here. I mean, spawn those Drovers at the right time,
Yeah, but
you will lose this fight. You will lose this fight hands down, but kill enough. 2 more small proteans coming in.
But Krux is doing such a good job at spreading out all this command. You see him doing now. He's just building, you know, a solid perimeter where small proteans and drovers don't really do much. And I would there we go. He goes in. It's a huge mistake.
Yeah, he should not have moved in.
He loses protean without morphing. Oh, this is bad.
He should not have moved in there. Being too greedy. He had the brush advantage, so why move in?
Yep. He had, and if I was the goo, I would have morphed into Striders in the bush, because the Striders have, again, penetration, so they kill the predators really, really fast.
Well, just don't move in.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you put yourself in such a hard and difficult position, and you simply don't have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And he's actually building commandos from the large factory he made already. So building that many commandos, I'm pretty sure has to go for the demo pack upgrade. I think he might already done research on that. Because if you go that many commandos versus a goo, you gotta have that upgrade. It's so much value.
Well, and all the little things Krux is doing, like scouting on the bottom left now. Another engagement, Mother Goose moving in as well.
He morphs into Strider, so good. He takes out the Predator, and now the Commandos don't have enough DPS, and he's gonna get eaten. That's a good play from Szalami there.
Yeah, just move the Strider that is damaged so much. Move him back, man. Don't lose him. Yeah,
morph your small protein, or no? Doesn't focus by the small protein.
Oh, he lost the Strider.
Oh, he's gonna lose the small protein too. Yes. Oh
my
god. Oh, that's a huge mistake.
Yeah, all those little things matter so much, especially if you're only facing a few units. I mean, if it's 200 against 200, who cares about 2 little commandos? But if it's like 5 against 5, those guys are so important.
Yeah, they're gonna regroup now with the 2 predators on the way.
Oh no, come on man, don't move your protean in. Be careful.
Yeah, I think Krux is in a major advantage now, and he's gonna move his units to that Mother Goo in the west.
Anything can still happen. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Mother Goos out, so you simply have to win one engagement and he's back.
So he moves his accelerate prematurely. This is really good. He gets some really good contact.
Yeah.
But he needs to morph his small protein. He did morph his small protein, but he loses the mother.
He loses the mother indeed. This is big. Well, Krux lost a lot of units there, but it was totally worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, only 4 refineries/factories against him now.
Yeah. And, you know, now Janus is forced to move into an entirely different position. He's even moving away from the middle north.
Yeah. And he has some air scouts now, of Stratus.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He saves that small protein though.
Yeah, the speed on them is huge.
I would have loved to see like a large protean or 2 and get some dwellers out.
Oh, don't engage, man! Run away!
Yeah. If he gets dwellers right now, it's really, really good. Because he doesn't have stealth detection, he has a lot of tier 1 units and predators which die almost instantly to the dweller's explosion. And the dweller's explosion also spawns a small protean. So you can if you instantly morph that into drovers as well, you can easily kill.
For Goo it's so difficult. You always have to choose between either you build units or you build more production, as in more Mother Goose. And I think he knows he's on the losing end, so he's
going full ham.
He's going
full ham
all
on the base.
in. I don't think this will work, but I'm curious to see what it will do.
Maybe? I don't know.
No, it will not work.
Well, it could work. If he eats enough buildings, he gains resources from that, remember? He can just large proteans. He can spawn small proteins. He can spawn a second mother. This is huge play.
Will this work? All units like SOS,
you need to
SOS, get
small hubs, though. You need to go for the small hubs. Not for the main base. There we go, small protein is out. You need to morph those small proteins right now. You need to morph them right now.
Yeah. Faster, come on. The HQ is going down. The HQ is down.
Oh, and he has a huge engage.
Oh man.
Kills the predators. You need to move back now.
Oh, lost one Mother Goo. Only two
he
Mother
needs
Goos
to
left.
move back. Oh man, if he had more of all those small proteins into Strider straight away, he would have won. I think he would have won.
Yeah, but still, those predators.
Yeah, and he has air.
Yeah, it's GG. It was fun for a bit though. At one point
It
I
was
really
very close, man.
yeah. At one point I thought Szalami was winning. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And this is
Oh,
actually
he's getting a huge hit! Oh, he's consuming almost everything.
yeah, but
He can't go in the brush. He can't go in.
it's his last Mother Goo. I mean, what can he do?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Krux has even the expansion in the middle, gaining 2 plus 13 extractors.
Yeah, well, it's done. Look at the orange bar on the Mother Goo though.
Yeah, if it had time, it could spawn a lot of units.
Well, just give me
He's
like.
gonna move in. He's gonna get. Yeah, it's game over.
Yeah. No, give me 6 minutes. I will come back with a purger. Well, GG.
What a
Krux.
turn of events there. Wow.
Yeah. Krux, our
Idiots.
beta player won.
Yep.
Our new king. The king is dead. Hail the new king.
Congratulations to Krux. We have a beta king again.
A
And
beta
that's
king.
amazing. Which means, of course, next time, more beta.
More beta indeed. If you look back at this series, I mean, we've first seen Romeo playing against Szalami.
Yeah.
Szalami winning pretty easily.
Yeah.
And from there we've seen Krux playing 3 games against Szalami, and in my opinion, Krux kinda crushed Szalami.
Well, yeah, I agree.
So
Especially, I think the first game of Krux versus Szalami was like the best game to look at. I mean, that was just a real game, and players played the best and everything. I'm sure they played the best. That probably shouldn't have said that, but that was, you know, the most objective view, I think, of the matchup. I think that match was the best by far of tonight.
yeah.
But yeah, you know, on maps like Mountain Pass, people should just remember to counter the teleporter. I mean, Szalami won 2 games on that, both games on that map, using the same exact strategy twice.
Yeah. Well, you kind of should know it. I mean, if a human player is bunkering up, expect a teleporter against you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's as simple as that. And the detonation pack upgrade from Krux was actually bought.
Yeah.
Well, again, this was King of the Hill for tonight, match day 4, presented to you by ggreplays.com. If you want to challenge the king, the new king, Krux yourself, just go to ggreplays.com, sign up,